Hi, my name's Denise and I'm over 60. I've noticed a change in makeup placement. It has made all the difference in the world in making me look just a little bit more alert and lifted. So today's video is going to be about lifting your face. And if that sounds interesting to you, all right, there we go. So I just woke up a little while ago. All I've done is wash my face with water and plump up your lips. I brushed my lips as I brushed my teeth. I did brush my teeth. And I also brush my lips to just exfoliate them every time. It just keeps them soft and moist. And then I'm just liking to plump them up. So I've got to put on my moisturizers. I haven't done that yet. This is Nat number 9, and it's got silk properties in it that help lift your face, and it's time activated. And so I've also got, this is snail mucin. And this is wonderful for just softening the skin. This one was a surprise to me. I'm going to use, for foundation this time, I'm going to use Lumi. And because I want a little bit of a glow. It's not very, and this is darker. And then I'll mix this with my True Match. And this is N3 by L'Oreal. And that looks like that. I'm going to start by putting on some eye makeup. I'm not sure what I'm wearing. I'm gonna go with the purples today. It's been a minute since I've worn purple. And it's the Violets, I believe it's called, the Violets by Juvia. I like her products. They're very creamy, and they don't have a whole bunch of fallout. So let's see what brush I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this type of a brush. Need to get my nails done today, and I'm gonna start off with this lighter color. First, inner third corner. So just before you get to your actual iris, the actual color part of your eye. And part of the lifting technique is also to look alert, and looking alert helps make you look a little bit more lifted, if that makes sense. So what I need to do for myself is I have not very big eyes, and so I need something that will open them up. So I'm going to use this color here, and this is a sparkle, to use in the iris of my eye, just to open that up. Now this might not be for everybody. I enjoy colors, so but if you don't want to be this gregarious, use just a lighter matte color. So like a bone color would be very pretty. And I do that when I want to stay subdued, but I don't want to. And, or, you know, a pale yellow color, you know, any of the regular non-tonal colors. So, you know, this would be a pretty color. This would be a nice color. These colors right here are great. It's going to come in. We're going to start at the last lash at the corner here, at the end of your eye. You're going to start there, and you're going to take your color. You're going to go right there, and you're not going to go any further out than that last lash. You're just going to go from that last lash and up. And so we're just going to take your color, at your lashes, and go up towards your eyebrow. What you're going to do is you're going to go up to that brow bone and flick off of it. Now, so you can see this, I'm just going to make it a little darker. Okay, can you see that? And you're going to take your fluffy end of your brush, your blending part, and you're going to do circles, and you're not going to go past that line. The circles that you make, you're going to just go inward. The other part of making your eyes look lifted and alive and open is to underline them. Now, I am going to use just a light brown. And I like to just do right under my iris, because my eyes, if you have smaller eyes like I do, you don't want to go to either end with your liners, because it will close off the eyes and make them look shorter and smaller. And so I just go in the middle, and then I'll blow that out. And can you see how much bigger this eye looks compared to the other one? So it's just a small thing, and I prefer to use powder. This is Vegas Nay, and it stays on pretty well. It's got some sort of wax in it, I believe, and it's really nice. And stays with me. So I'm also going to use them for my eyebrows. The eyebrows is another way of looking awake and lifted. And so you don't want this end too close to here. You want a nice gap in here. And so I need help right here. I'm missing eyebrows right there, because probably in the 70s I overplucked. Almost everyone did, so not alone there. The next part of maintaining an uplifted look for your skin and your face is where you place your blush. So when you're a kid, you generally placed your blush somewhere around here, and then you put your chocolate bar right down here. But that's not gonna look good anymore. It lowers your face. The lower you put your makeup, the lower your face is gonna look. So this is what we're going to do. I wanna say this is Milani, but I don't know for sure. Okay, so what you wanna do is you want to go directly underneath your iris. So you wanna go right down here, no further down than your nose, the nostril, the end of your nostril. So we're gonna go here. You're gonna have an imaginary line here. So you're gonna start your part right here. So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here and up. So you're not gonna go any further down than that. And this is gonna lift. I should have really left that alone. The look. Of course, the same thing with the other eye. So we're gonna go right here and up. Instead of going out here, I'm gonna save myself like a half an inch at least by going up here. The other trick with this is that as you're getting older, this section, your temples start to lean out because you're losing mass starts to lean out because it starts to hollow out. And that's one of the telltale signs of aging, is you start to lose mass there, and gravity's pulling it down, and that's just how it is. And so this color, this lighter color, actually helps plump this out. So it makes it look a little fuller, which is nice. So for me, there's a double reason for placing it here. I like to use creams. I think that they're far less cakey, and it doesn't make your skin look as old, is what I'm trying to get out. And yeah. Now I like to pick it up here for a sun-kissed look, and nose, and the chin. I want to get rid of these bag lines, and just going to use a little bit of translucent powder for that. Try not to use too much powder, especially near the eyes, but you do have to set things, and as you can see, that just made a world of difference. Just that little tiny bit. And just for me, because I still have hot flashes, and so I'm wondering when those are going to stop. But either way, I need to, because I do, right here, I start to lose my makeup quickly. So I need something that's waterproof. And I'm just going to use this L'Oreal Infallible. It's 24-hour, and I just need it right here, because I will definitely lose that in a hot flash, and can never tell when I'm going to get them. So, all right. I'm not seeing my eyelash curler. Oh, this is bad. I never go anywhere without my eyelashes curled. Well, I cannot find my eyelash curler, so I never go anywhere without my eyelashes curled. This must have happened while I was away. I must have misplaced it. Anyway, I'm gonna have to just carry on. So uncurled eyelashes it is. Oh, this is gonna be so weird. Oh my gosh. This will be interesting. That's one thing about growing older. You learn to roll with things, I think. At least I do. I really need to get back on the eyelash growth serum thing again. I took myself off of it because, gosh, there's just so much. And I don't even know if this video is going to turn out right, since I couldn't do my eyelashes right. I don't know that the lift is gonna, should show something, right? I didn't used to put mascara on my lower lashes in my 40s and my 50s because I felt like it drug my face down, and it does just a little bit, but my face shape actually needs a little bit more here. So that works for me. And I don't, at this age, I'm always worried that somebody's going to think that, oh, poor thing, she forgot. She just forgot. And I don't like that. That's why I don't like to overline my lips right here at the Cupid's bow. That looks weird to me. On young people, on anybody. It's not right. I'm sorry. It might look cool, but it just looks weird. From far away, it looks great, but in person, you're like, huh, at least I am. Anyhow, so let's see what we can do with this then. So this is what I like to do for an instant lift after I do something like that. So from my lip corner, I'm gonna go up. And blend that in from my nose. And the eye. I'm gonna go straight up. You see that? I made it a little lighter just so you could see it, but you get the idea. And that's lifted this side of my face. So now we'll go over here. And lift that side. And that is what I like to do for lift. Now, I don't know if you can see that, so because my eyelashes weren't curled, but I'm going to take a look as I edit and see if it worked out. Let me put a little lippy on, just a light shine. This one is Dollface Matte Magnificent Metallic Matte. And it's called Rouge. That's the look. This is the lifted look that I have for today. And I wanted to show you guys a couple of things that I got. I got some perfume. This is Victoria's Secret Very Sexy, and it's really nice. It's kind of desert-y, if that makes sense. Like a, I don't know how to explain that. Reminds me of Las Vegas, where I'm from. It reminds me of the desert a little bit. It's just got that dry green, like sage. Maybe sage-grass, I don't know. And then I also got the match. All right, well, that is all I've got for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and we will see you here next time. Bye.